And a good Monday morning it is.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, well, we're going to start this staff meeting with the accomplishments of last week.
Okay.
So, on a personal level, I managed to get the bills paid, and I did up all the birthday cards for this month.
Yeah.
We sat down and plotted out the new YouTube channel format.
Yes, we did. That was good.
Yes. I cleaned my desk off. Not that you can tell if you were to look at it.
I cleaned up mine and organized mine too.
Yeah, I did. When I paid the bills along about Wednesday or Thursday of last week.
It's amazing the hidden
then,
treasures that I found buried deep inside my desk that I forgot I had.
Yeah, and then by Saturday, a couple days dumped the mail on it. I went, yeah, it's gone again. But it was clean for a little while. We definitely worked on some organization and on the branding projects.
Yes. I also got part of the logo colored in.
Yes, that is coming along great.
So
we're going to
that's
discuss that in just a few minutes. Yeah. We got signed up for some new classes.
Oh, yes, the classes.
Oh, sent out the newsletter and the first short story.
First short story.
Yes.
We seem to have a good reception on that.
And, yeah, worked on logo. So, how did we end it? Do you have the figures on where we ended up on the newsletter? How many people read it?
So, for the newsletter, we ended up with 42% read.
Okay, that's not real bad. I'd still like that percentage to go up, but...
It looks like we had about 6 people click on the short stories to go read the short stories. But still like to get that number up.
Yeah, I'd like to get both those numbers up. I will state that the game that we tried going to has not worked out as nowhere near as well as I had hoped.
No.
We only had one response, and that's very disappointing. So we may end up having to go on the drawing board on that, but I figured we might as well just keep things as it is another month or two and see if it improves.
Yeah.
Before we jump ship.
Let's try another month or two.
Okay.
Give it a full try.
I'm thinking 2 months, take it through April, because April we've got the big Easter egg hunt and everything anyway. If it doesn't improve by then we will definitely look at changing things by May.
Okay.
So, goals for this week. First thing on the list is get ready for Saturday's show.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting because, let me pull up the weather real quick.
Sticky. Hi, did you want to come join the meeting?
Weather channel. Guardian, come on and join the Monday morning staff meeting. You're part of the staff.
Donut? You want a donut?
Weather channel has dropped us down to a 36% chance of rain. 52 for a high. So what my goal is for the show is, if it looks like it's going to rain, because this show is going to be rain or shine, it'll go on no matter what, but to save, and a nice big tail in the middle of the, sorry everybody,
It's okay.
to save the product, I say if it looks like it's going to rain, or if it is raining, we go
Take
out
bare
there
minimum.
with bare minimum. I do not want to stand her up. She's a great lady. She puts on a good show. But
No,
at the
definitely
same
not.
time,
You
I
can't
don't
lose
want to
your product.
ruin our product either. So, if it looks like it's going to rain, I say, one set of books, very few, maybe just a little statues and a couple of your dad's plaques, and that's it, and call it quits and try again next month. Okay, as far as this week goes, we got a fairly busy week.
Okay.
Today is nails
Yes.
and shopping, because we need to try to find some shelves.
Yeah. Some bookshelves.
Some bookshelves, yeah. And so we're going to do that after nails. And then tomorrow is our weekly trip over to Cary. Sunday is the Super Bowl. Well, Saturday is a show, and then Sunday's the Super Bowl. And somewhere in between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is writing.
Finish up the logo.
Finish up the logo. I got to get the dog up to the vet for his yearly shots. And I got to go do a major grocery shopping, because I haven't done that yet. First of the month grocery shop. All right, next on the list is go through paperwork and get tax info ready. That's for me to do. And I'm going to be honest with you, with this week looking as busy as, I'm not so sure that's going to get done. That might get postponed to next week. But we'll leave it on there just in case a miracle happens. Redo sign with book prices for show. That actually has already been done. I sat down and did that
Oh, well, look,
Saturday.
you can check that off.
So I can check that off. All I need is for your father to print that out for me and, cut it down to fit in the sign holder thingy that we got. Okay, logo, finish logo. That's on your schedule?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get it as close to finish, if not finished this week as possible.
That would help a lot because we got a lot of other things.
I've got the majority of the dragon done. I want to do a little bit of tweaking with the wings, kind of make them a little glowy.
Ooh, that'd
almost.
be cool. Yeah.
And then I got to do the fire. I haven't done the fire yet, and then finish it up with making sure the wording looks good on it. So hopefully it'll probably take about a 2 to 3 day process, but yeah.
Okay. Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, those are all good days for working on that.
Okay, Rubenmeyer, Dragons of Dragonos 5. I had hoped to be at the 50% mark last week, which obviously we did not meet. So I am going to attempt to put us there by the end of this week. A lot of the writing will be done in the evening because obviously our days are getting booked quick. And then I've also got down for us to implement the new YouTube taping, do new intro card.
Yes, I need to work on the intro
We need to
card.
work on that, yeah.
Okay,
Try to get that done. We just discussed we're going to hold on the newsletter, making any changes for a couple months and just see how the new format goes. Yeah. Call Ocean Isle for vendor registration. This I've got to do. And because, remember when they handed us the packet at the show?
Yeah.
I've lost it. I've totally misplaced it. I cannot find it at all.
When will you learn to start handing me the paperwork when we're at shows?
I need to. I would have thought it was in my work bag, but it's not. I've already went through that thing, turned it upside down, dumped everything out in the middle of the bed. Yeah, it's not there. So
it's a possibility that it got swept away because remember we were dealing with some winds that evening as we were breaking down.
I did email them last week. They never returned my email, so I've got it on schedule to call them. And then time blocking. We're supposed to be doing a trial run of our time blocking this week, which yeah, with 4 days booked solid. I don't know how well that's going to work either, but yeah, we'll give it a try.
We started off with trying out 3 days out of 7.
True. Time blocking we had went over before. 9 to 12 is wake up time because, you know, we don't wake up anytime. Yeah, we don't wake up easy here. Exercise, shower, and then you have design time, and me on personal paperwork. This is when I'll call like Ocean Isle and, you know, stuff like that, and work on shows.
All right, so Wednesday morning at 9 to 12, you can work on calling Ocean Isle, and I'll work on the logo.
12 to 1 is open. 1 to 4 second work session with you working on the branding and advertising. Me, I've got down help with YouTube, newsletter, short story, and the other business paperwork.
Now, I will say that that's why I did not have a lot on my end of the week of what I got accomplished is because I was diving heavily into that whole content, social content and everything, trying to figure out what our approach needed to be.
Yeah, I don't remember what day it was, but I clearly remember you sitting on the couch frustrated as all because A was not connecting with B. And it should have been.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
What was it, 4 hours later before you got it figured out?
Yeah. Well, then we were running into problems on, you know, figuring out some platforms are not accepting watermarks from other platforms, how we were going to work around this.
Around that, yeah.
Finding the software to be able to work around it, our editing process. So yeah, that was a trial. This week.
And
I think we have it pretty much figured out what we're going to do, the approach we're going to take. It's just now I need to start implementing it.
Yeah, and just know as you implement it, there'll be small changes. There
should be tweaking.
So, okay, I've got down for the 4 o'clock slot to exercise, and I know I got it up there in the morning too, but just if we can get one in a couple times a week, we would be better off.
Well, yeah, and right now might be hit and miss because I re-wrenched my back.
Yeah, and that's fine. Otherwise, if we're not exercising because of back issues or whatever, or fiber flare-ups, they happen.
Or migraines.
Oh yeah, or migraines. It gives us an extra hour to get caught up in case we get running behind. Again, like, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, one of those days I've got to get Shadow up to the vet. That's going to take a couple hours. You know, major grocery shopping, that's going to take a couple hours. So, you know, we're going to have to kind of this week be a little flexible. But if we can start getting into the work schedule, I think it would help us get a little bit more organized.
Well, and, you know, I don't think it ever really works for somebody just to go ahead and plan that out and they jump head first. It never works out the first week anyways. You got to start slow and implement different changes.
Well, it's the way we work anyway. I don't know how anybody else does.
True.
All right, and then 5 o'clock is dinner and family time. And then, of course, after all that's over with, a lot of times I go back to writing just because...
Yeah, I haven't been writing here recently and I'm missing it. So I'm going to try to do the same as you and start writing in the evenings in bed.
Okay.
It'll be between either writing or doing other art projects that are not related to the logo.
I know you've got several stickers designs.
Yeah, stickers that I need to get finished up and get them ready to go. Mm-hmm. So it'll be between regular just creative art time or writing. That will be my evening.
Yeah. When we get to the show, if we set up the stickers, I need to know how much room we have on that board that we're currently displaying the stickers, so I can kind of judge when we're going to run out of room. I like that fold up cork board with the business card holders. Pegboard. Okay. Love that idea. Mm-hmm. I think it would work really nice, but it's going to take some time for your dad to make for us.
Yeah.
So I need to have a little bit of heads up warning of, hey, we only have 2 more empty spots. That sort of thing.
Well, depending on how many I needed to figure out how many we're going to be bringing in this next batch, and then figure out how many spaces we have available.
All right.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. That is it. That's all the notes I have. Anything? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
It's going to be a busy week.
Yes, it is.
First part of the week will be fun. Getting nails done.
Yeah, going to get nails done today, actually.
Yes. And then go and look for bookcases. Yeah, because we definitely
that wall needs to be tackled.
Yes. Well, we've got 9 boxes of dragons and dragon statues sitting in the extra bedroom right now, and
that can't be used in an extra bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. It's a maze going through there trying to find the bed. Never mind, there's no way you can watch TV in there because the TV is completely covered with boxes. So yeah, I think that's going to be a major undertaking to sit down and redo all these shelves, but I think it'll end up being for the best when it's done.
Oh yeah.
And we can, find our product for when orders come in on the website and
be
all
a
that
little
good
bit more
stuff.
organized. Mm-hmm. All right.
That's what I want to mainly concentrate on is organization and make sure we're on top of our game. So I think I'm gonna make that my February goal.
Okay, that's a good goal to have.
So, okay, that's all I got.
All right.
All right.
Time to go get nails done.
Yes.